Also in the tuning, also using the EQs on the mixer, which are basic filters, low, mid, and highs, and I'm adjusting those to kind of shape or kind of like re-EQ the microphones or such, So if I'm getting too much mid-range or such in this position, that position, or at the back, I'm adjusting, as well as the gain level. So it's kind of juggling, listening, because I think if I'm seeing a lot of high, that's obviously the microphone's very close. If I was very close to that, that would be pretty damn loud up there. And the pink noise level is set pretty lowish at the moment, so that'd be pretty loudish. So it's juggling, and then getting that, that take a while to do this, and then once I've said I'm done with that one over there, I'll move it over to the center, and then move it over to the right, and then move it to the left center, and then the right center. Yeah, but I like the results that I had earlier this morning, and that was just a single microphone at the back of the room, and I like the results. But that was just listening to a specific scene and such, and then there's other scenes, where for play, still got the pink noise running. Let's mute, turn that pink noise off. So you get the turbo doors opening, the shh sound as it pans over, and then you get a shh, and then shh, so right, and then to center, and it should have a similar timbre. And because there's a few little snags, you got to look at, the on and off axis and all this blah blah. But you would hear all this even if you're at a cinema, you sat close to a screen, if you're in the front row, if you're off seated to the right or over to the left. You're bound to hear these, small little problems, and no, I wouldn't say it's a real problem, because even in the real world, you hear sounds that make certain things that make mechanical sound or such, or man-made sounds. And it always makes the same sound, and you just change your position slightly, that sound, is always going to be different, so you move slightly over and over and over where that sound's coming from. It's always going to sound different. Like, say, if I'm on a bus and often you hear the indicator sort of thing, like going beep, 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 it's doing that. And you get a kind of a Doppler shift sound of it, and it's pinging around everywhere in the inside of the bus, floor, the ceiling, off the windows. And if I move my position slightly, it's just like playing a sine wave. That's just playing a single tone, or I can have that sine wave kind of going bleep, weep, 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 and then just move my position. It's what am I going to do? Equalize the bus? put 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 a treatment on all over it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. When you listen on headphones, it always sounds the same. When you listen to anything that's real life sound, even like Bear jumping there, even like when Bear decides to jump out now from behind the screen, I'm gonna have to put something behind in that void, so he'll, because if he has if he does something weird behind there, I'm not gonna know. Yeah, it's just anything I do, anything that anybody does. If you're observant, if you're into this sort of thing and you're observant, you notice these changes. And sometimes, even when in real life, if you could say repeat the same sound, more or less, and then change your positioning, orientate your positioning, crouch down, listen up, listen at different angles. It's always going to sound different.